Hello and welcome back to Stardew Valley. I debated whether or not to play the Outer Worlds today, and until I'm feeling in top form, I think I'm just going to be playing Stardew because Stardew makes me feel good. Okay, it is raining, which I mean doesn't do me much good on this farm since all the crops outdoors have sprinklers, but it's still nice. Let's see, clear and sunny all day. Clear and sunny all day. Let's see. No, I didn't want to watch the weather again. No, I want to watch the fortune teller. Okay. Spirits are very happy today. That is good news. Hello! Do you think Sebastian and Abigail will ever hook up? See? I told you he says that. Sam ships Sebastian and Abigail together. Now that I'm married, I'm trying to get everyone else married too. Yeah, he totally ships them together. Okay, let's put away the coffee and... Oh yeah, I have a rug in my inventory. How big? Oh, the rug's too big. Jeez, that is a big rug. Oh! It actually goes quite nicely right there. Well, that's good. I thought that I was going to have to put it in a different room. Where is my child? There she is. Hi, Lyric. I wonder how soon after Lyric fully grows up that Sam's going to ask us to have another one. I am quite curious. Found some good quality stone. Maybe you can build with it or something, George. You know what? I like that gift. That's an amazing gift. Jeez, he gives 35? It's so sweet. I run out of that stuff so fast. Oh, shoot. That's already done? Oh. Well, that's cool. Now all I need is one more upgrade. Yes, quack, quack, quack. Oh, and I forgot I have auto grabbers in here now. It's funny, I just played yesterday and I'm still just like, oh hey, like, that's new. My bad memory sometimes makes things funny. Okay, let's move. Yeah, and I know most people don't play that way to where, like, they have to fully upgrade a barn or a coop, but to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of lazy. I just straight up do not want to have to do feeding every day. Oh, auto grabber, where have you been all my life? You've been with Marnie. I've just been too lazy to go actually get you. Okay, and that is actually working out quite nicely. Ah, there we go. Come on. I don't know what it is with these crab pots. In my first game, I had no problem. But on these ones, I have, like, the hardest time trying to pick everything up. Okay. How much... I'm curious if we actually have enough spots for all this. Ooh, we might. Let's see. Ah, dang it, we don't. We were so close, yet so far. I need to make more of those. Sell. I might as well sell the dinosaur egg. It seems almost sacrilegious now, but I'm like, I really don't need to be keeping all the dinosaur eggs. It's like they're so hard to get initially, but once you have it, you're just like, eh. Mia, what are you doing? She's so chunky, she's having a hard time, like, leaning over. So all I hear is this, like, snuffling sound. I'm like, what are you doing, you nerd? Hello, animals! Oh, the cows. I have so many cows now. Okay. I did not grab those in any particular order. As long as I'm not drinking them. Okay, there we go. Also, it's so dark! I feel bad, but... like, honestly, I just don't want to waste the resources to make lights. Also, just this one day of rain is going to cost me so much feed. I'm like, no! I have too many animals. Seriously, just all the animals. My stinky character would stop trying to drink and eat all the profit. Let's see. More animals! And today is also the day that I process all the wine, so that ought to be fun. Okay. Okay, everyone's good. Oh, there's a truffle over there. Totally didn't even see that. Oh, well. I have a singular truffle. Is there anything in here? Probably not, but no. Oh, wait. There's a pomegranate right in front of my face. There we go. An iridium quality pomegranate. Where, for a second I was like, where am I going? Pomegranate is a fall. Yep. Come sell everything. Seaweed. Do I have enough for an upgrade? I'm quite curious. Let's see. Oh! I think stone's gonna be the only thing that's gonna hold me up. 300 stone. Yeah, stone's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but we'll just take we'll just take it all and go up and see Robin, and then we'll come down and process all of the stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna process this now. Oh boy, I did not realize there was that much stuff in my inventory. And come grab all the iron. Oh yeah, I was trying to make bee houses yesterday, but I couldn't make that many because I didn't have enough iron. So I was like, I'll just smelt a bunch of iron. So that's how that ended up happening. On the way to Robin's. So exciting news. I am actually ordering my laptop, my gaming laptop tonight. I struggled so hard because it's kind of pricey, but I'm just like, you know, I'm like, I've wanted it for a while, and I've just been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and finally, my husband talked me into it, so I blame him. I'm like, you know, I think this could be really good. Also, I'm just buying a ton of stone. There we go. Might as well buy some extra wood, too. At this point, I'm just, like, needlessly spending all my money, but... construct farm building. Deluxe coop. Yeah. Okay, I'll start working on your coop upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you. I think I'm already friends with... Yeah, we're already friends with them. Okay, now back to the homestead so that I can go fix things and do things and be productive. Tony, what are you doing? He's like shaking his head, like, he's like shaking his whole body. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you fighting with your sisters? Probably. He thinks he's much bigger than he is, but he is a small boy. He is a very small boy. Organize that. I have 72 jade. And actually, what I'm going to do... I need to run to Clint's real quick. I keep saying, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, wait. Actually, hold up another minute. I think I want to grab... You know what? Let's just grab all of those. I'm gonna leave the Omni Geodes for now, but... I might as well just process all of them while I'm at it. Wait a second. Clint's not open on Fridays, is he? I don't think he is. Oh, he is. Sweet. Oh, he's not... I don't think he's open on Fridays after you open the thing on Ginger Island. Possibly? I think that's how it works. Golden walnut! I have 4. Okay. Now the Artifact Troves. Ooh, I think that's one of the ones I'm missing. Hopefully. And I get 2 of them. I think I need the chipped amphora and something else. Well, that doesn't help me. This is the most boring thing, is having to break them all open. I don't know if I have that one yet. After, like, each group of geodes, I like to see if there's anything that I don't have yet, and then I'll go donate it, and then so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, I know, I had a golden walnut. Okay, so... I can donate the sword, and that's about it. I also don't want to run out of time, because I think he closes at like 4? Donate to Le Museum. That was it, and that was lame. Just like, doink! There you go. And then I think I'll just sell the rest of it to him. I don't know if I want to sell that. I want to keep the Lunarite, because there's something I want to do with that. Process more geodes. Mia, stop! Stop licking your foot. I don't know why she's licking her foot. Like, that can't taste good. Dogs are weird. They... Like, some of the things that dogs eat, I'm just like, oh. Like, why would you want that? Here's where we get to the boring, repetitive part. Again. Except this is a much bigger stack. Ooh, I think I was missing that one too? Potentially? A thunder egg. That's such a weird name for a rock. And also, all these things are going to take up, like, my entire inventory space. Oh, it straight up did take up my entire inventory space. Okay, anything new? Okay, so I can donate... Oh, I can donate both of those. Okay, so let me go donate those. Donate to Le Museum. I'm running out of space. Okay. I think I'm also going to sell some of the artifacts that I already have, just because it's or not selling, I'm just going to throw them away. Because, like, I've already come across so many of them, and it's kind of pointless. And I think they only sell for, like, 25 gold. So it's like, eh. It's not really worth it to keep them. So... There's something I need that for, but I don't remember what. And the limestone. Okay, I'm going to try to just shove everything in, like, up and out of the way. You know what? I don't need that. And I don't need that. Process geodes. Oh my gosh, I have 44 of the magma geodes. That's gonna be a fun time. Okay, well, nothing new out of that. On to the magma geodes. These ones produce a lot of minerals. Ooh, we got 3 iridium ore. That one always reminds me of a chicken nugget for some odd reason. Like, it is the perfect, like, boot shape of the chicken nuggets. Come on. I really kind of wish that animation was a little shorter. What is with the lemon stones? Okay, fire opal. More stone! Yay! Still cheaper than Robin, though. Like, anytime I get mad about getting stone, I have to remember it's still cheaper than buying it from Robin. Hello! Also, I've been wanting to say thank you so much, Lady Octopus, for watching my streams. It makes me feel better. Yeah, so far we've just been cracking all these geodes. I had a lot of them. And then donating... Okay, so when I went up to Sam, because, yeah, whenever I kiss him in the morning, Sam was like, I wonder when Abigail, or if Sebastian and Abigail are ever going to get together. Just like, like, seriously, Sam ships them. You know, it makes sense, though. They have kind of the same personalities. And I know that Abigail I really think that Abigail does like Sebastian, because she's always hanging out at his house. Like, she shows up to hang out with him, even if he doesn't want to hang out with her, and she's just like, oh, it's okay, like, I'll just sit and talk with your mom. I'm like, jeez. Like, I really think that she has a big fat crush on him. But he's just too much of an emo to realize. He's like, I'm gonna mope in my basement. Like, there's nothing wrong with being emo, but oh... Sebastian just takes it, like, to the next level. He's just like, I'm just gonna sit and mope in my room, because nobody understands me. I'm like, like, Sebastian. I'm like, calm yourself, child. I've been getting so much Helvite. Oh, and look, another one. Okay, let's see. Anything... Oh, ooh, I can donate that. And I can donate that. Anything else? I can donate like 3 of those. That is magnificent. Okay, let's donate all of that. And then if there's time, we'll sell what I don't want back to, Clint. What am I still missing? Like, I feel like I shouldn't be missing much. Okay, so I'm still missing 3 artifacts. Is it because we're cross-platform? Is that what's going on? I think I remember us talking about this vaguely, but I don't remember what the issue was. Because, yeah, the only thing is I don't think it's cross-platform. But I love this game so much. JD and I have a farm that we very rarely, I don't even think we've made it out of spring yet, but every now and then we'll hop on that one and we'll play together. Let's see. I could sell that, sell that, sell that. The Dolomite's actually very pretty. I think I want to keep one of those. I think the dwarf actually loves those. So I'm going to keep the lemon stones. And you know what? Actually, we're going to test this out. We're going to go see the dwarf and give him one of those and see what he thinks. To the mines! Because if there's a way that we could work it out, like, I would genuinely love to play. Yeah! See, he loves that stuff. Most humans fear the unknown. That's why I've hidden my shop here. Your mining skills prove you're trustworthy. It's an interesting criteria for trusting somebody, but okay. There's really not much that he sells that I need. I mean, the bombs wouldn't be bad. Bus stop's closer. And I'll pick this stuff just because it's bugging me. Hi, Pam! I was watching a YouTuber once who was playing Stardew Valley, but he mods it out and whatnot. Wow, what is his name? It's like Dangerously Funny or something? And oh my gosh, like he has this thing with Pam that I don't think he really likes her. And it was just absolutely hilarious, some of the things he was saying. But at one point, he was kind of making fun of her. And he was like, the mighty Pam! And it's funny, because after that, I have now started calling my security system Pam. Because the mighty Pam guards me from harm. Let's see, drop those. Oh, we already have 2 of those? Psh. Sell that. See, and I really wish that they would kind of fix that, because I feel like cross-platforming should already be a thing. Well, my current laptop I don't think is actually up for trying to I try Faz, and Faz is multiplayer, but like my game is so laggy. But maybe once I get my new laptop, which I'm ordering tonight, which I'm so excited about. But I think after I get my new laptop, that might be... Honestly, my current laptop is like 11 years old, and I don't think it meets the specs for most online gaming. Like, it has a hard time running anything. Like, I love you to pieces, but I've had you for many, many years, and you're just not up to snuff anymore. Yeah, I'm ordering it tonight, and I'm so nervous because the configuration that I have is very expensive, and I'm just like, am I making the right choice? This is gonna be like, it's gonna be a beefy laptop. And I was talking to one of my friends he's kind of like my go-to tech guy, and he was like, I think your laptop might actually outperform my desktop computer. Because I put in an i7 3070, so that was my processor that I picked, and then, what is it, 32 gigs of RAM instead of 16. Like, I went all out. And part of me is like, that might have been a bad idea. That's a lot. but at the same time, like, I don't generally buy expensive things, and so my husband's like, it's just this once. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, babe, you're gonna kill me. Like, you're just like, spend the money. I'm like, like, I don't want to. But then it's like I do, but I don't at the same time. I'm stuck in a catch-22. Like, darned if I do, darned if I don't. But also, I have to remember, like, I have people chipping in for my birthday. So I'm like, it's not gonna be that bad. You know what? I don't want to deal with aging wine right now. Until the operation gets bigger, I want the money now. And hopefully recoup some of the costs that, some of the money that I spent on all the wood today. Oh, that's sad. I'm very sorry to hear that. Also, like, giving a guinea pig a C-section, that sounds very, very difficult. Like, at one point I did want to study to become a vet, but I think that would have just been too much. Like, you have to be so precise in, like, everything you do. I'm like, I don't think I'd want that responsibility. So, in my quest to pick which game I want, because, you know, once I get my gaming laptop, I do want to get some new games, and I'm going to try other forms of, like, games and stuff. Like, I don't want to stick to the exact same thing, but then again, they have, like, a ton of farming simulators that I'm just, like, in love with. But I'm like, I don't know, like, what kind of games I want. So I'm looking up some titles that seem interesting, and then I'll do, like, a bunch of research. And honestly, like, I love Stardew, but I think it's going to be interesting. But Animal Crossing is one that keeps coming up that, like, has been recommended to me. I'm like, I just don't know. I just don't know if I want to get into that. Are we saying egg because the traveling merchant was selling an egg? Because they have eggs on the farm. Definitely don't need eggs. Oh, I didn't look at the price because I just looked at the egg and was just like, eh. Some of the things that she sells are, like, ridiculously expensive. I'm like, why in the world would I want to buy that? Like, some of the tree saplings. I'm like, oh my gosh. 1,000 gold for one egg. And it wasn't even a large egg. It was a small egg. Like, why? That's entirely too much money for one egg. Also, like, I thought it in my head, but I didn't comment on it. 3 morel mushrooms! And I've been looking for them like crazy, and all of a sudden, randomly, they're just like, oh, you need the morels? Look, here's morels. I'm like, oh my gosh. Also, this grove is getting way, way out of control. Like, what the heck? There's too many trees. Oh boy. This wasn't even me. I didn't even plant these trees. These trees just went hog wild and crazy on their own. Okay, come on. Sounds good. Don't worry, I'll be here. Dealing with my unruly tree growth. Like, mahogany tree? Did I plant the mahogany trees? I honestly don't know. There are several of the games, and the sad thing is some of them look so similar and have the same, like, concepts that I'm like, which one is worth getting? because I have no idea. There's, oh gosh, there's survival games. One of them is Mist Survival, and the other one is, I think it begins with an S. And honestly, they look so similar that I have to keep looking up footage from each game. I'm like, which one did I say I liked better? Oh my gosh, now it's gonna drive me crazy that I can't remember the name of it. Oh, bad brain! My memory is fried. I went from never using Steam at all to having 30 games on my wish list overnight. So I have a lot of things kind of, a lot of ideas percolating. Trying to decide what I actually want to get, and like, I know kind of the type of game that I want to stick to. Because I like farming sims, I like life sims, I like games that actually have, like, you know, base building. I am, like, huge into base building. Because the one that you suggested that I look at, what is it? I think it's called The Long Dark or something like that. I like the look of it, but my only problem is I don't know about, like, it doesn't have, from the reviews that I've read, it doesn't have base building or anything like that. So to me, that's a little off-putting. Also, like, 124,000, that's not bad for one day. But it's like, I don't know if that's the kind of thing I want to get into. Because I can imagine I'd have fun playing it for at least a little while, but base building is really, like, my thing. Okay, it's Shane's birthday. How in the world? I spent 32 minutes on one day in the game. I mean, I kind of get that, because that's how the, oh gosh. That's how Mist Survival is. Like, you kind of find a pre-existing house, and you just kind of, like, move into it. But I think you can actually build things in there. Okay, so we're looking at clear and sunny, and the spirits are neutral. Could be worse. So it's like, I kind of understand that, but for me, like, even in Fallout, like, I've known people who never did any base building in Fallout, and for me, I'm like, look at my giant bases that I've built. I forgot a gift for Sam. I'm the world's worst wife. See, and that's the problem that I had with Minecraft. Like, you can build anything you want out of blocks, but it's not functional. You can't actually use whatever objects, you know. You can build, oh look, here's a chair. Oh look, here's a you know, something. I can't even think of anything that you would actually just build. But it's like, you can build these things, but it's like, where's the fun? Because it's not functional. Okay, but like certain things, you're not able to build like machines or anything like that. The other game that I was looking at was Astroneer. Astroneer went like way to the top of my list. Like, it is number one that I am definitely 100% buying it because A, it looks absolutely adorable. B, it's base building. It's exploration. And it's not like as kind of RPG as I want, but still, it looks so cute and I absolutely love it. So I definitely want to get that game. But a lot of the games that I was looking at, they have an RPG sort of aspect to them, which to me is engaging and that makes me actually like want to play it more. Although then again, you know, I love simulation games, but The Sims 4 is kind of on my no thank you list. I am not too happy with that. I think the last games that I bought for The Sims 4 were on sale. They were doing like a bundle sale. So you got to pick like a main game, an expansion, and a stuff pack. So that's like, I got it because it was on sale and whatnot, but honestly, I have been so disappointed by The Sims 4. And when I had originally thought about gaming, I was like, oh, The Sims would be great. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I hate The Sims 4. So, and that would probably be the easiest one to stream. And I'm like, you know, definitely not. That is not one that I would want. Like, I know there are people who absolutely love Sims 4, but I'm not one of them. To me, it just, it's an in-your-face cash grab now, and I don't appreciate that. What? You want a diamond? Bougie fish. What do they want with a diamond? And also, like, I have creativity out the wazoo, but some games take a little too much brain effort to actually make things feel alive. And it's so hard because I'm so picky about games, and I only started gaming, oh gosh, how old am I now? I only started gaming about 5 years ago. But I already have such a distinct, like, this is what I like. And I mean, I've been playing The Sims for years and years. I started out on The Sims 1, and I've played faithfully through the entire franchise. And I have my favorites. I have ones that I don't like for, to me, obvious reasons. But I definitely kind of pigeonholed myself when it came to the types of games that I like. The first game that I ever played was Skyrim. And I played that for a very long time. Probably the first year I had my PlayStation, that's all I played. And then I got into Fallout. There are so many different types of simulation games on Steam. I was trying to, like, find specific types of games, but, like, you actually have to go in, because I'm like, oh, just simulation. No, way too many different types of simulation. So you're like, okay, is it a farming sim? Is it a life sim? Is it, you know, a building sim? Oh my gosh, that was probably the most, like intense sort of like, I'm like, oh my gosh, which category do I go into? I find that my type is more of farm and crafting sims. I don't mind going through the whole list, but yeah, I definitely fall more into like crafting and farming and like life sims. Also, I'm kind of perturbed. So many of the games that I've seen trailers or whatnot, so many of the games are not even, they're still like coming soon. Like, I don't mind early access, but I think only like one of the ones that I looked at was early access. The rest of them are, you know, they've been announced, but they're coming in like 2022. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to see. Like, I was hoping for better. So now I'm stuck waiting for these games that I've fallen in love with. I'm just like, oh, look, it's so pretty. And they're just like, you're gonna have to wait like 12 months. I'm like, oh, like, why would you do that to me? I think I just want to keep... Yeah, I think I want to keep those. Wrong thing. Okay, strawberries are in here. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't keeping any more strawberries, and then I was just like, oh look, more strawberries. Because I have a lot of strawberries. Even in a game where you don't really have, like, There's not a whole lot that you can, like, hoard. I still hoard it. I'm like, look at that! Look at all my stuff. Okay, where are we going today? Should I go to the desert or should I go back to the island? Which one sounds better? I'll organize this. I'm like debating. I'm like, which one do I want to go to? Should I go to the island or should I go to the desert? Because if I go to the desert, I can try to get more of that mine. Okay. I will go to the desert, which means I need food. I also need a warp totem. Okay. Warp totem. What else do I need? I think I can buy... I really feel like I can buy things with the Omni Geodes there. So I'm going to take the Omni Geodes. There we go. And take food. At this point it doesn't even matter what food, I'm just taking food. I have staircases, but I don't think I want to use them today. Oh, wait. I always forget to take something for Sandy. We will take her a crocus. Although, why I need to befriend her, I have no idea. Because, like, I can't befriend Gunther. And it's like, all she does is stay... That's... No. Wrong. Dang it! The train picks the worst times! Yeah, the train's like, oh, you're leaving? Oh my gosh, stupid train. That is always the case. I always miss the train. It does every single time. I'm like, you know when I'm going to be leaving. Or when I'm at the opposite end of the map. Yes. Did I sound professional? Make sure to check out our seasonal seed selection. Sandy gave me milk. Okay. Okay, well, I don't need any of that, but... I got a gift! I gave and received one, so... Okay, I'm gonna check out this merchant real quick. Okay, so I can buy Artifact Troves. That's apparently why I was hoarding those. I can also buy warp totems. I don't want to buy warp totems at the moment. Okay, so that costs 10 iridium, which, I mean, I'm going to need to buy that at some point anyway. Okay, I'm actually just going to buy... I can only buy 13? That's lame. I mean, still, it's some, but... lame. Okay, let's see what the day will bring. Last time, I feel like I've been here recently. How recently, I'm not sure, but I think it might have actually been the last episode. But I got absolutely swarmed. And there's nothing here, and this feels like a level that I'm gonna have to break every single rock. Yeah, I'll have to post my list of games that I've been looking at so that you guys can kind of like see which ones you think that you'd like to watch. Slime Rancher is actually kind of up high on the list. Sometimes my reflexes are fast as lightning, other times they're fast as a dead cat. So, that time happened to be pretty dang fast. I hate when those things sneak up on me. Oh, I also don't have any bombs, so that's gonna be fun. So if I've come across any mummies, I'm like done for. So I'm gonna stick to over here where I know there's not any mummies and try to clear everything out. Why does my boss demand on texting the group chat every time? It's like an hour or so after we get off work, she's just like texting. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm done with work. I'm done with you people for now. I'll see you again tomorrow. And I love the people I work with. Most of them, okay. Some of them I just tolerate, but still, like, they're not bad. But man, oh man, sometimes I just do not want to hear from them after we get off work. I'm like, we're done for the day. We've left the office. Okay, and this mummy is just, wanting to get me. I hear ya. I got a rabbit's foot. How interesting. Honestly, neutral luck is not doing me any favors here. What in the world? Honestly, I'd swear this is a bad luck day. Neutral spirits! That means I'm supposed to have at least a little bit of good luck. Oh look, a bomb. Come on. Also, I think it's just kind of weird right now because there's no music. Like, it's so quiet and just kind of like... It's like that awkward silence. I'm just like, Whenever there's no music, I find it harder to, like, fill in the gaps. So I'm just sitting here like, words. And then me just trying to find a ladder, which popped up and I didn't even notice. Come on. I hate the iridium slimes. Hopefully we'll get our accomplishment for the serpents soon. I don't remember. I want to say it's like 250 serpents. That seems like the right number, but I'm not entirely sure. Nice. Also, I hate it when the chests have nothing in them. Like, really? Like, you're there for a reason. Give me something. Ooh. A hole. 3 levels. That's... Wow, this is not a great run. I'm on level 9. And 3 of those levels are due to jumping down the hole. Ooh, a purple mushroom. Just gonna avoid that bug. Do they have mushroom floors here? Or am I just randomly finding mushrooms? Be gone, serpent! Yeah, the games that I've been looking at, I'm trying to keep them straight in my head, but sometimes they get a little mixed up. And then I also read the reviews. But I find some people are not very, like, they're a little too subjective, I guess. Or is it the opposite? I find that most people, especially if they like a certain type of game and then they just try a new game, there's like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, and then it turns out to be like a really great game. So it's like, I don't know how much to really kind of take the reviews for. Because, like, the gameplay in some of them looks really good, but then other people are like, oh, it's super buggy, like, and it lags. I'm like, okay, is that your computer or your internet connection, or is it the game itself? Like, there's a lot of things I would like to know. Chop, chop, chop. Also, cannot wait for Iridium tools. Sweet. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this stream, I'll go on and look at them. It's funny because I'm like, I like to research everything. I'm like, it's fun to research things when research means watching other YouTubers do streams of certain video games. Like, then yeah, research is, like, really fun. But only when it's that type of research. I had to do way too many research projects in college. I'm just like, meh. Oh, look, a very, very fast little serpent. Yeah, because when you look at the reviews, they'll say, like, it'll be, like, mostly positive, or, you know, positive, or very positive. The ones that I kind of really read a lot of the reviews are when it says mixed, because then you know that there's enough negative reviews that it's tilted the majority. So, like, I might want to look into that, because if this many people are having problems with it, then it's probably something with the game. Like, what is it? Zoo Tycoon 2? That actually has some really bad reviews. And I'm like, I'm kind of surprised, because I remember, like, you know, way back when, I remember the game being really popular, and, like, most people liked it. But then you look at the reviews, and the reviews are like, oh, it's like, it's awful, there's not as much variety as I want. Yeah, like, it was pretty much the go-to if you wanted a zoo simulator. But now there's another one called, yeah, has not aged well. What is it called? I think it's called Planet Zoo or something like that. Yeah, Planet Zoo. The gameplay looks really complicated, like the mechanics, like the roads and stuff. So it's like, when I was a kid, I used to love zoo simulators, so I'm like, I might give it a try, but honestly, it looks a little complicated. So I'm like, I don't know. There was another one that I looked at, and it's called Eco. And it looks really good. Like, it's beautiful, and there's, like, a lot of systems to it. But that's another game that it's very, very involved. Like, you set up... Like, the way that you set up your town, you have to make your own government. And it gets very, very deep from there. I'm just like, oh boy. I'm like, do I want to try to delve into something like that? Is it gonna hurt my brain? Yeah, like, just watching kind of the trailer and whatnot, and then reading the reviews, I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, that sounds a special bit of complicated. Like, I don't know if I am equipped to handle stuff like that. That every time it comes to, like, making big decisions or something for, like, a town or whatnot, I always go back to The Nightmare Before Christmas, the mayor. I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions on my own. Like, that's what I feel like when I play games like that. The thing with Planet Zoo that I also noticed is it's very... Like, the base game itself is expensive, and then the add-on packs are pretty expensive themselves, and then they have like so many of the DLC that it racks up really fast. So if you want to get the deluxe edition that has, or the ultimate, like the ultimate collection with the main game and all the DLC is like $107. And I'm like, I would have to love this game. I would have to really love that game to actually want to spend that much on it. So I'm like, And then I also have to think about, okay, I do not have that much money. Also, I miss Shane's birthday, that's fine. Yeah, the sales are probably going to be my best friend because I don't have a lot of money to be... Like, I'm already spending a ton of money on the laptop itself, and I'm also buying new headphones because these headphones are kind of old, and the auxiliary plug, like, the wire is starting to fray out of it. So I'm like, okay, I know I need new headphones, and the headphones that I want are pretty pricey. Okay, beautiful and sunny. Raining on the island, though. I really wish that they would do, like, you could try a specific game, like, once a month. You could pick a game to try for free for, like, a week. Like, I think that would be fun. Because, like, some games don't have free demos. Because I was looking at a lot of The Sims, and some of them do have demos. And I'm like, that would be amazing. Like, just demo the game for a little while, see how you like it. But in the ones that I really want, they don't have demos. Also, completely forgot to read. Spirits are in good humor. Radish Salad. There's nothing like a fresh peppery radish. That reminds me of late spring. My mother would... I already know how to make that. But it's like, okay, that's... You know, it's a lot to take in, like, all the games, and then if you want a bunch of games, it's so dang expensive. And, like, certain games aren't that much, and then you also have to read the reviews, because it's like, okay, like, a lot of people will tell you, oh, for this price, like, it's not worth it, or, oh my gosh, for this price, it's totally worth it. Like, pretty much every review for Stardew says, like, oh my gosh, for the price, it's absolutely, like, you need to get it, it's the best game in the world. Also, she finished that super, super fast. I think it only took her 2 days to build that. So, did her building speed increase? Is that what happened here? Because I literally just told her to build that. And I have proof because it was on the stream, so what happened? I am honestly super curious now. Also, all my ducks are moving over there. Actually, do I want to move the ducks? Or do I want to move the other guys? I think I'm going to move the other animals. So, like, the rabbits and the dinosaurs are moving. But honestly, I thought it took 3 days. Does it not take 3 days anymore? I'm curious. I'm confused. I can build entire buildings in, like, one stream. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Because I think that was literally the first day of the stream. And I didn't go over days. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, this is the last day of this stream, so... I don't know what happened. Robin just decided to build super, super fast. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 ducks in here. Okay. Process that. Okay, so these are moving into the new coop. Let them out. I am speechless. That happened so fast. Hello, chickens! Pat, 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 pat. But yeah, I think it would be, like, really cool if you could just, like, you know, kind of rent a game. Like, get it for, like, a week or so, see how you like it, and then if you don't like it, like, you don't have to buy the full game. I think that would be a lot nicer. And you could also like charge like $3. $3 to rent a game for a week. And, you know, if you like it at the end of that, like then you'll pay the price for the full game. So it's like you can make a little bit of extra money on top. Or like have them deduct that money if they don't want to be like greedy about it. Have them deduct that money from the price of the game. So it's like if you paid $3 to, you know, rent the game and the game is 25 when it comes out, like, oh, you only pay $22 because you know, did the rental thing. Like, I don't see how that would be a problem. I think that would actually be a very good solution. But, yeah. I don't know, it's just... Games are very expensive. And then, I really wanted a game, which, I don't even... Without Steam open, I have no idea of knowing which game I'm talking about, but I remember I was looking at a game, and I was really excited, because I'm like, oh, it looks beautiful, the graphics are amazing, and then I looked at the price, and I'm like, it's like $40 for the base game. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that is a hefty price. I'm like, no, thank you, it doesn't look that nice. So it's like, I'm one of those people who I'm off-put by, like, huge prices. I'm like, oh, no, I'm like, I don't want that. Yes, crying gamer. I'm like, it's just too much. I know, that's the sad thing, is... My thing is, I never spend money, really, so even $40 for a game, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yep, I remember when my stepsister, I got her Attack on Titan for Christmas. Right? Either she wanted it or one of us got it for her. But the game was like $60 when it came out, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, that is a hefty price tag on a game. But then I think about, like, all of my Sims games. I'm like, I remember, like, once a year I would go to the store and spend, you know, $20 to $30 on a new expansion pack for, like, The Sims 3. Like, like, I used to do this a lot. And I remember, I probably have a couple $100 worth of Sims games. Yeah, that's what gets me, is games that are $60 for, like, the first, like, initial release. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the DLC is also going to be, like, $30. I'm like... That's what makes me so mad about The Sims 4, is you have a game that's already pretty pricey, and then every expansion pack is like $30, $30 to $40. I'm like, you can't... Like, hardcore fans of the series, like, we're upset because that is way too much money, and especially since they haven't been putting as much into their expansion packs. So it's like, oh yeah, I just spent $40 on an expansion pack that has like 3 new, you know, 3 new objects and like maybe a new career or something. And you really don't get very, like, the clothing. Oh my gosh, it's like the H&M Fashion Pack. There's like 60 pieces of clothing, probably even more in the H&M Fashion Pack for Sims 2. And it's like, yeah, I spent 20, 15, something like that. I didn't spend like a whole lot of money, but we got like 60 things of clothing. Like, that was, for me, that was amazing at the time, and like, that's kind of a lot, but now it's just, now you just get nothing. I'm sorry, I'm going on a huge rant about all of my gaming stuff. I'm just like, ah! Like, seriously, and then the microtransactions, it's like, oh, do you wanna buy, you know, this for Sims? It's like the, what do they call them? The kits. I don't even know too much about that because I pretty much blocked out, like, all news related to The Sims 4. Like, I don't care about The Sims 4, except when they came out with the Country Living Pack. I wanted that so bad, and I still kind of do, but I'm like, it's not even worth it because I never play this stupid game anyway. But, you know, there's so many, like, old games did it best. See, and like, if they would put a little more into it, and then, okay, so the sad thing is, I'm gonna get into some really contradictory things. There is both not enough and too much in new game packs. They're including way too many aspects that like OG simmers like me are having a hard time like wrapping my head around, because it's like they did the lifestyles, they did the what are they called, sentiments or something like that. Like they've added so many little things, and like the reputation and all this. I'm like, I'm so confused. There's like curfews, and I'm like, what if I don't want these parts in my game? Like, there's too many things to go with now. But there's too many mechanics and not enough stuff that adds to the actual like gameplay. Like not enough objects, not enough, what do they call them? What do they call them? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like I don't know. The Sims 4 got way, way, way too confusing because they tried to add too many things, but then they also like took away things that like original Sims games had. And what am I doing? I was like, I'm here for a reason. I was grabbing resources because I want a new barn. Because why not spend all my money on getting more animals? Toddlers! That's another thing. So like The Sims 4. Although, okay, I'm most salty about babies. The babies look weird and they're objects and it's like, I don't like it. Honestly, Sims 2 is my jam. Like, Sims 2 is where it's at. They had the family aspect. Like, I feel like Legacy Simmers could really do a lot. Like, there was so much to do. And, you know, we had a variety of careers. We had a variety of hobbies. Like, there were so many things that you could do, and it was just so rich. And, you know, I absolutely loved it. But now it feels hollow. Like, I don't know what it is about Sims 4, it just feels like such a hollow experience. And quite honestly, it kind of makes me sad. There's a cat in the way. Lucia, really? You're gonna do that to me? Fine, I'll stick the barn over there. But it just... The Sims 4 is hollow. I don't like the graphics of The Sims 3. Like, The Sims just look weird. Although I do like how much I love and hate that there's so much to do in The Sims 3 because there's so many skills. Like, it feels like even if you played the same person, like the same sim for like several years, that you couldn't get all of the skills to level 10. And like, photography is ridiculously hard to level up. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot to do in The Sims 3, and I appreciate that. But also, Sims 3 was so massive, like, it was just a data hog that literally even some of the best gaming PCs at the time had a hard time running it. So it's like, it was good, but at the same time, it was a little overwhelming. The Sims 2 for me is just where it's at. And then I actually still play the original Sims. Like, I will go and load me up some of that. Because I think that the original Sims was just like, mwah, just masterpiece. Which, I mean, the graphics aren't great. But honestly, like, with a game like that, with, again, so many things to do, does it really matter? Does it really matter that the graphics were a little wonky? Because, like, I find it so much fun to go and, like, I feel like the, Sim Superstar. That one was fun. It was hard. I'm still on characters that I'm trying desperately to level up to 5 stars, and I'm still, like, level 4. I'm like, I can't get past this. Like, they make it challenging. And then, honestly, I will say, if you can get anything done in The Sims 1 without using magic as a cheat, I applaud you, because I myself cannot do it. Let's see. I'm going to purchase animals because I'm crazy. I'm going to get some ducks. So I can get 4 ducks in this barn. I'll hate myself for it later. Okay, so we are on I for a new duck. So we have Isabel. Yeah, Isabel, Ina, and... What are other I names? I did actually... No. There's a movie called, what is it? The Guernsey Literary and Pale Pie Society. And one of the girls' names is Isola. And I actually think it's really pretty. Okay, so we have Isola. I need more animals. I need another duck. I'm just going to be buying all the animals. That was a big sigh from a tiny pupper, Tony. Okay, Jay. We have Juniper and Jeanette. Let's go with Jolene. I think I actually had a goat on my last farm named Jolene. The auto namer's just like, nope, we're not even going to talk about Jolene. Okay, Jolene. We have Karen and Carrie. Christy. S-T-Y. If I can spell K-R-I-S-T-Y. And then I can get one more. I spend way too much money on animals in this game. Okay. And let's see. L. So we have Lenore and Laura. And we're going to go Lydia. Write that down. Lydia. There we go. Let me put away my notebook. Seriously, like in my first game, I was all about like, oh, I need to actually like hatch my chickens and whatnot, and I need to, like, I don't want to waste my money on buying them, but now I'm just like, throw money at it. Mimi, stop biting your brother. He's got tiny little chicken legs. Yeah, he does. He got tiny little chicken legs, and you're gonna break his tiny little chicken legs. Hi, Tony. Is she gonna break you? Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I love him. I love this tiny little pupper. Let's see. Pufferfish, cave carrot, anchovy. He's licking my elbow. He is a strange one. Okay, so that's the table that Sam, like, just stuck in the house. We have a walnut end table for some odd reason now. Hardwood. Meh. Let's see. I also still... No, up here to the journal. I still need to give Demetrius a pufferfish. Oopsies. I think I actually caught one and took it out and put it in the chest for him, but just, like, forgot to give it to him. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should go do that. Also, still so many trees. So many trees growing over here. Just chop that. Also, bee houses. Also, these don't line up, and that's going to drive me crazy. I think I'm actually just going to... Oh, boy, oh boy, that's going to drive me. That's going to drive me absolutely mad. Why does it have to be right there? Nope, nope, nope. I don't like any of this. Well, this is going to ruin my day. No, that's not what I wanted either. I just don't know how exactly I want to do this. If I want to like move these down here or just like fill in the gaps or... Cuz like those are lined up with these lines. This is the one that's kind of like it's a little awkward, but dang it. You know, we're just going to do this, and I'm going to call it good before I actually drive myself insane. What time is it? It's 7. All the animals should be... What did I just say? All the animals should be in their barns. What is it with the brown cows? I don't know what their deal is. Okay, if I go in here, they should be... Okay, they did go in. I'm always afraid when I let them out that I'm going to accidentally lock an animal outside. And then every now and then I get a duck that is just like trapped outside. I'm like, why? Why gotta be like that? And I think I actually just want to do a little bit of decorating. Mia. You bite your sister, you're gonna get a spanked butt. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. My house is so dark. Where is... I have a furniture catalog and the regular catalogs. Okay, let's see. I think I actually have all the... No, what? Why can that go on top of that? That didn't even make any sense. Throw that. Okay, so I think I want to actually get rid of those. See, it's like now that I don't have to buy the furniture, I'm just like, oh, look, I can just throw that away. Let's see. I want these. Nope. Okay, there we go. No, don't sit on it. Yay! Little breakfast nook. Also, I need some lights. Where are the lights? Down here? Actually, I kind of want that over here. There we go. Or you know what? Best yet, I can get 2 of them. And I just blocked my front door. It's a good thing there's no fires in this game. Also, some sconces might be nice. Do we have wall sconces? Yeah. I'm just gonna get a bunch of those and like try to put them around the house. Like, look at that. Who wouldn't like that? Like, I bought these sconces, so I don't really want to like get rid of them, but at the same time, like, the shells though. The shells are so cute. We'll put these ones. There's a window there. The window can move over there. No, that was the wrong sconce. Dang it! There we go. kids' room. We already have one. Our room already has sconces. That room has one sconce. We could actually use a second one, probably. Just sell the other ones. I'm just staying up like super late to just decorate my house. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I want one more. Do I want one of those? Yeah. Yeah, I think I want that. Just need more light. And I'm gonna grab that and bring this down with me. Never before have I just been so wanting light, but now I'm just like, lights! Lights everywhere. Okay, you come downstairs with me. Do they actually sell that type of light sconce, or no? I don't even know. It actually does not look like... Oh, no, wait. They do sell it. I don't know why I like throwing the, I like throwing the wizard couch, or the dark couch down here. I think it's fun. Yeah, tables and such. Which table is it? Is it the... No, it's... Dark table. There we go. Okay, there we go. Wait, I'm not done yet! Like, it's time to sleep. I'm like, no! It's not time to sleep yet. Also, is there something that Sam might like? No, just a bunch of houseplants. In my first house, I had the china cabinet, and I thought it was really, really nice. But that doesn't really fit the feel of this house, really. I'll just throw a crystal on there. Okay, time to go to sleep. Day 21. Again, with the truffles. So much money. Love them truffles. Okay, well, that was the last day on this episode, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time listening to me rant about prices of video games. Oh my gosh, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will be back tomorrow. I think from now on, like, just let me know on Discord, since I'm going to be streaming Monday through Friday anyway, just kind of let me know what you want to watch, because, like, if you really want to watch The Outer Worlds, I'll do an episode of that. If you want to watch Stardew again, I'll do an episode of that. I have several more games that I could play, but, like, I will let you know. This has been a long episode, and it wasn't even an extended one. Normally, these episodes only take, like, 56 minutes, maybe an hour, but this one's been going on for like an hour and a half, and it's just been me ranting and raving about prices of video games. Well, I'm so glad that you loved the Stardew. Like I said, honestly, if you want to watch Stardew, let me know, and I will play nothing but Stardew. Like, I'm getting away from this schedule, because I feel like with the schedule, I was just, like, so rigid in, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, but now I'm just like, you know, if you guys want to watch something, we'll do that. If you guys, you know, don't want to watch something, I'll shelf that. So, we're just gonna go with the flow. See, and, like, I completely understand that, but honestly, I love Stardew so much, and right now, since I've kind of had, like, a little bit of dip in my emotions, like, Stardew is a feel-good sort of, it just makes me happy. So if you guys want to watch nothing but Stardew, I don't mind playing nothing but Stardew. But thank you so much for watching. It's so nice to have you guys to talk to, and I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. I will be back tomorrow, and this will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow morning. So there's that. But thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I will see you tomorrow with another episode, probably of Stardew. But until then, bye!